Our next speaker is Mr. Rick Lucas. He is with Louisville SEO Strategies, search engine optimization. He has been in the business for
about 13 years.
Okay. He has a son, Cody. No pets.
No pets. I'm not anti-pet. I just don't want them in my house. I like
Rhonda
other
showed
people's
her
dogs.
dog. She had a very nice dog in her presentation. You're okay?
did.
You're okay with that?
I didn't bother me at all.
Okay.
I was just fine with it.
Hobbies and interests, craft beer festivals, writing, his blog about how.
I haven't done a lot of running lately, but I'd like to get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah. You probably tell I haven't done as much running.
You're running with me.
Oh man, I can't keep up.
4 a.m. 4 a.m.
City of residence is Louisville, Kentucky. He's been here for 50 years. Previous job types: sales, mortgage broker, U.S. Army, union steward, or Teamsters. Burning desire: be independently wealthy and leave the world a little better place. Something here no one knows about you?
I am fixing to close on a house in San Antonio, and I'm expanding and going to get a business in San Antonio.
Nice.
San Antonio SEO Strategies.
Very good.
So the website is on the way to being built out. It's not quite right. Feel free to check it out. If you got some suggestions for me, I'm all ears, obviously. I'm working on, I think we're going to close by the end of the month.
Wow. Congrats.
Pretty exciting.
His keys to success: stay positive no matter what the circumstances, and constantly work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Lucas.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I have, for the door prize, whatever, I've got a beautiful tumbler. This is stainless steel. It'll not only keep your drinks hot, but also cold. That or $20 from Venmo, whatever you guys, whatever you'd like to prefer. Yes, I'm working on expanding down to San Antonio. I'm hoping that we can get something started there. It's almost one of those, like if I'm going to have a house with a house payment, maybe I can have a couple clients and they can pay for it for me, that kind of thing. But another thing, this is what I'm working on, all things San Antonio. It's kind of a device that I use to kind of market my clients, which kind of moves us into all things Seville. I've gotten a lot into social media marketing. So if you have someone that's talking to you about their social media hasn't grown in years, they're looking for some help to do that, I can do that. It's one of the main things I've kind of transferred to because of Google and their actions. Google has kind of turned into one of those things where they're more worried about ad revenue instead of, actually giving people the content that they're looking for. So because of that, search engine optimization has been becoming, I don't know if it's going to be a dinosaur and completely go away, but it really could. So please check that out. There's a social media right there. And the reason why I tell you all those things is to tell you that with this and the Twitter account, I can take and promote someone, and approximately I get probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 200,000 impressions on those two social media platforms. So if I'm just kind of tactful about it, I can slip in something about Ryan Dugan and make it almost not look like a commercial, and then sometimes make it look like a commercial. Hey, our sponsor this week is... and that'll get some traffic to the website and might gain a couple phone calls. So it has worked with, I think I got a referral for you through that, so that worked out for everybody there. So that's kind of what I do. Social media marketing, I've kind of figured out how to make it, kind of streamline some of it, and I've had some issues with clients. And they want to know on the first phone call how much it's going to cost to do their social media marketing, which is almost impossible to do. I mean, what kind of business is it? I mean, if it's a real estate agent with 5,500 real estate agents in the city, that's going to take a lot of work to promote that. If you're into, I don't know, saddle repair, I mean, that might be 3 people in the whole town. We can get you on the first page and get you some love. If there's anybody looking for saddle repair, they'll find you. I don't know how many people are looking for saddle repair, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this is kind of how I've decided to kind of break it down. So at least I've got, an initial, I'm going to end up putting this on my website. So I've got an idea of, somebody's got an idea of what the cost would be. It's very reasonable for, per month, that much time and effort. I've kind of taken on using some AI and got somebody working for me. I've automated some of it. So that's how that's kind of working. So if you know anyone that's looking for some help, and the social media to me also is a constant thing, but it's also adds value to your business. It's almost like if you were to buy another van for the HVAC company, it adds value to your company. If you ever go to sell and you've got 500 followers on Facebook, that brings absolutely nothing. But if you've got 10,000 followers on Facebook, that's a built-in client base right away. See? So that's kind of the point of that. That's kind of part of what I go through to explain to someone how valuable it can be. And with not knowing exactly what's going on with Google and if they're going to shift back to actual doing like real search results and not just pitching ads to everyone, then really social media and internet marketing and maybe some targeted ads are really kind of the way that things are shifting right now. So give me just a second.
Yes, sir.
And this is me. The SEO strategies, the last thing I work on when I'm doing it's almost always my own stuff. So it doesn't get near as much love, but it does get some traction. I just wanted to let you guys see that. That's me. Please follow. Please like and share. And this is kind of an overlay of what we do. Internet marketing, and that includes almost everything. So we do targeted ads, geofencing, website design. If someone needs a website and they'll let me do the hosting, I can do the website design for really reasonable because I'm looking at it on a long-term basis. Okay, with the website hosting comes along 2 hours of web development. The SSL is included. 1 email if you need it. Then of course the search engine optimization. It's still a thing, but it's become very difficult. The resources it takes now is almost, for your average kind of small business, the resources it takes is almost unreasonable. I have to tell somebody it's going to be $3,000 a month, and it's just an unreasonable ask. But that's what it's going to take. Email marketing, not exactly my favorite thing to do, and obviously social media marketing. And I have a graphic designer working for us now. So we've got, these logos, I designed all those myself. So if there's any misspellings, it's my fault. I don't think there is, right? And that's really, what I'm looking at, small to medium-sized businesses. You had a question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I actually do the same thing, but not on that level. But because of the fighting, I got some success. So I was looking to reach out to someone who's doing it.
So you can scare people into following you. I get it. That's an unfair advantage.
Well, I'm an actor too. Okay. I somehow ended up in a movie with Michael Jai White, and my social media only goes off for Instagram and stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out, and I got people reaching out to me. So I was looking for an agency to shadow to figure it out, or to hire someone because I don't have enough time to fight and do that. I have a.
It happens to me. I'll get sucked into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend an hour today working on this, and all of a sudden I'm looking at somebody's, pictures from when they went on vacation or something. It'll draw you in.
I have one client, a WNBA player that just got signed, and I'm doing an okay job, but I'm in over my head with her. I don't think I can do it. I haven't told her that, but I'm I need to find someone to give her to because I have my own career.
Well, the thing about the social media too, I've got 2 women that help me with that, and they're better than me at it.
Yeah.
They just are. I don't know if it's the ability to focus.
Yeah.
Or I'm easily distracted. Start thinking about other things, and all of a sudden I'm off doing something else.
I'm at a main event posting this NBA player when I should be warming up to fight this guy because she's mad, and I'm like,
you're worried about getting him on, making him look bad on Twitter instead of making him look bad in the ring.
Oh, I made him look bad in both, but he was warming up, and I was on the computer like this, and people was like, "What is he doing?" Because I'm supposed to be opening workouts, and I'm just. Cause she just sent me some money. I'm like, hold on, and he's like, you're not gonna warm up. I was like, I don't need that for you. Wait a minute. But I need to give her to somebody because it's become. I got a Dagestanian fight. I just have clients. I just can't. I can't do them at me. So I might like.
I mean, I'd love an opportunity to earn your business, man.
Sounds like
Love
you
it.
guys should have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Cup of coffee, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Anybody have any other interesting questions? Any good jokes?
So the
I
post
got
that you're
I
doing,
got Nagomedov's
just-
cousin Abdul.
regular old post, or is it boosting it too?
I don't know what to do.
There's no boosting,
So
okay,
post is
but it's going to be posts, and it kind of depends on what kind of business it is. You know, going to use a little bit of AI, going to use some images, and if it was going to be for you guys, we'd have to sit down and have a conversation about what kind of products that you have, and what are you pushing, you know, so we know what your voice is. Like, is that a good way to put it? I don't know how you would
want to be presented.
how you would want to be presented. It's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's it's like 3 to 4 like platforms, and I think probably the best one is like the 5 times a week because nobody's looking at posts or doing anything like on Saturdays or Sundays, especially in the summertime. So
With the social media like the Facebook and LinkedIn, are they
I'm not a
nice-
fan of LinkedIn. I think it's a waste of time,
Okay.
Interesting.
So
in my opinion.
Yeah, I gotcha. So, but for those like for Facebook, where people do it is they also use it as a search engine for a lot of stuff, right?
This is true. Mm-hmm.
So, have they gone to that same kind of model that Google has, like ranking it by?
There is a thing, not necessarily ranking, but it's more geographical and associated friends. So it's like a Kevin Bacon 6 degrees of connection. The closer you may be to somebody, and geographic. And then there is keywords to think about when you're doing a post. Like if we're doing commercial banking, then these posts are going to have something about commercial banking, commercial lending,
Right.
to get all that. And there would be some keyword research would have to be done. And you can't like keyword stuff it. It can't be Sam's the best at commercial banking because commercial banking is commercial banking. It sounds
Just jamming it full.
You're jamming it full, and the search engines will recognize that.
Gotcha.
So you got to kind of weave it in a little bit, and not so text heavy. More images and emojis, which is you'd want to have a clear, concise paragraph. But if it's just a paragraph, people tend to don't read the whole thing because it just I don't know. Lack of attention to detail. I don't know.
Generation.
Yeah, this is true. Any bad jokes?
No reference to any beer or anything today.
Not today, unfortunately.